At this time of the year, many people think about how to help with food and by volunteering or giving extra food to food kitchens. But it seems like they're often filled in their capacity. There isn't room or they don't need any more. What are the best ways that people can help their community with this issue of food scarcity, and maybe particularly this year?
I think that volunteering with a food bank or a food pantry is just an excellent thing to do. I think of that as like a gateway to social action. So it's often where people take their first step towards thinking about, hey, how as Americans with kind of a proud sense of the capacity of our country to provide enough resources for all of its community members, that's a good entry into that line of work. And sometimes what they need is food. Sometimes what they need is volunteers. But like you said, sometimes they're at capacity for both of those. And what they really need is money. So the third thing that you could consider is donating money to those. But in addition, let me say, I think that sometimes in this country, we treat food as a worthy household need. And we think of all the other things that a household actually needs, including families with children or with elderly members or with disabled members. And we think of those as not nearly as worthy needs. Well, I encourage us to think about the whole person. And so sometimes, in addition to the care that you take with the donations that you make to food banks and food pantries, think about housing and homelessness organizations. Think about anti-poverty organizations, social justice organizations. Some of these also may be worth your consideration.